The nightmare started subtly, a fleeting glimpse of Violet in the periphery, a whisper of a name he didn't recognize. Then came the full onslaught, the terror that ripped him from sleep, leaving him drenched in a cold sweat, heart hammering against his ribs. His reflection in the mirror was no longer his own. Violet veins pulsed beneath the surface of his skin, a sinister counterpart leering back at him, shadowy fingers curling over its shoulder as if a second presence was trying to assert itself. He was Jesse, but he was not Jesse. The first time it happened, the teleportation was a dizzying, disorienting blur. One moment he was standing in his bedroom. The next he was sprawled across the cold, damp earth of his backyard. He scrambled to his feet, fear a cold knot in his stomach. It wasn't a dream. The power surging through him was undeniable, a raw, untamed energy that vibrated deep within his bones. It felt exhilarating, terrifying, and utterly alien all at once. The whispers intensified, insidious and seductive, promising power beyond comprehension. They spoke of ancient magic, of a darkness that had chosen him as its vessel. He fought against it, the instinct to resist a primal scream in the face of the encroaching void. But the power was too strong, the pull too seductive. He found himself drawn to the shadows, to the places where the whispers were loudest, where the violet glow pulsed with an unnatural intensity. He tried to tell someone, anyone. His parents dismissed it as stress, a bad dream. His friends looked at him with a mixture of concern and pity. He was alone, isolated in his struggle against this force that was both a part of him and something utterly separate. The line between Jesse and the Warlock within was blurring, becoming increasingly difficult to discern. He saw glimpses of the future, horrifying visions of destruction and chaos, all orchestrated by the entity that had claimed him. One night, during one of his violent teleportations, he found himself in an ancient, forgotten ruin, bathed in an ethereal violet light. He saw figures shrouded in shadow, their eyes burning with a malevolent intensity. They were the whispers given form, the ancient beings that had summoned the darkness into him. They greeted him, not with hostility, but with a chilling acceptance, a recognition of the Warlock that was now a part of him. The choice was presented to him, stark and terrifying. Embrace the darkness, wield its power to shape the world according to its will, or fight against it, a battle he might very well lose. The weight of the world rested on his shoulders, the fate of countless lives hanging in the balance. The whispers offered him solace, a path of power, a chance to rule. He had to decide who he was, who he wanted to be, Jesse or the Warlock. The choice was his, and it would determine the fate of everyone he knew